What's up, everyone? So, I want to tell you my truth. Right now, there's a massive energetic shift that's happening in the world, and a lot of people are feeling it. A massive energetic shift in the ether. And what's happening is that people who were truth speakers back in the day, since we were living in an evil system, all the people who spoke truth were submitted, were stepped down and suppressed. But now, since the status quo has shifted and the energy is shifting, now all the truth speakers are going to be lifted up. And essentially, this all was sparked. I'm going to show the date. It was something actually that happened to me. So it was about approximately Thursday. It was on Thursday, January 8th. On that day, I went into the spiritual realm and I actually accessed knowledge from the occult. That this Illuminati cult that controls our world, they have knowledge on energy manipulation. And essentially, they have esoteric knowledge about, in regards to the Kabbalah. And since every culture in the world, every religion, every culture, every cult every group has some aspect of reality right. However, essentially what I've learned is that this Illuminati cult that controls our world, this massive pyramid scheme of witches, warlocks, and wizards, essentially, they have knowledge on energy manipulation, and they send energy and to us, normal people. And essentially, we absorb the energy into our core. And essentially, they essentially control us through pain. So they incite something called a witch's knot deep inside the core in our body. And I have a video on my channel explaining what that is, and a video showing how I got it out of me. But essentially, it's a very deep pain within the body, and essentially everything you do is trying to make you comfortable, because you're not, and because you'll never be comfortable. And essentially the only way to break it is essentially, you have to watch that video, but essentially your body is affected to reality, is connected to reality, and your body is connected to your manifesting ability. So if you feel like garbage, if you feel in pain, you're going to feel not happy, but you have to feel in high vibration levels, because emotions are different levels of vibrations, different like frequency levels, and the lowest levels are like guilt, shame, hate, jealousy, fear, and they keep us in this state of fear and anxiety and shame, so that we don't raise our vibration. Because once we raise our vibration to the higher emotions, we can attract everything to us, your happiness, all your dreams to you, the love of your life, that someone who God source designed perfectly for you. And essentially, I went into the spiritual realm and I accessed this knowledge. And essentially, once that happened, it actually, that night here, I felt a huge energetic shift. It was like a witchcraft on my mind. Witchcraft is like a manipulation. It's also like a way to control people. Essentially, it was like a mental fold in my mind that affected my body fascia. And essentially, I unlocked it and unfolded it and released trauma from deep within using sorcery, a type of sorcery. It's essentially shamanistic natural healing, because I'm a natural shaman. I discovered shamanistic teachings because I was guided by source. But essentially, I went back into the spiritual realm, and essentially, when you're in there, wizards and witches in the occult they can actually see that you're there, and essentially they can come and attack you. And essentially, I was literally held down by a group of, they were like invisible, almost like you can't even see them, but you can feel their energy. And essentially, a group of these, I don't know if they were entities or demons, but I have a feeling they were witches and warlocks and wizards, and they were holding me down, trying to access my mind. And I did shake them off, but what I learned is that that night I learned I had the witch's knot. And actually, I thought I was beyond the witchcraft. I thought I already took it off a lot of this energy that was attached to me. These energetic cords from these people, these heavy, dense energies, these demons that are attached to you. But essentially, I removed all this stuff. And essentially, I found out that I had the witch's knot, and I removed it. But essentially, this is what's controlling everyone. And these people are literally like this, you can't get ahead until you break this, because essentially you're going to be, if you go through the normal means of society to try to fix it, they're going to gatekeep you. So it's like they'll, if you go through the fitness industry, like if you go to try to do gymming and try to fix your body, there's going to be someone there who's like a trainer who's going to gatekeep you and not let you learn about what it is. Because there's people in society, like health practitioners, like doctors, people who are masters of energy, they can just see who has this issue in their body. And essentially, it's located deep in the core. And on my video, I told you, I explained how you get rid of it. Okay, anyway, I'm going to make another video.